Oh, looks like we got two. So that sounds like an auto pit?
Yeah, there you go.
I think she may have been in another vehicle.
All parties are go out here. No one else coming out to go for it.
Good evening, everybody. What's the date today?
At the moment, it's the 16th.
At the moment, it's the 16th?
Yep.
Alright. So we got a couple of wrecks going already. Maverick and Michael tonight on NC3. And right now we're en route to a motorcycle accident at J and 22nd in downtown, big midtown Sacramento. Pardon me while I adjust your eyeballs.
Yo, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris, what up?
Field across from 3610 Real in the Boulevard.
Ooh, barflies, buddy. Folks just joining us, Maverick and Michael here. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can back up and get the other direction.
Another unit that's coming if you block off J and 21st.
Okay, it's supposed to be bad because they're requesting officers block this street off right here where we're at. We'll hit the alley. Gotta love the alleys. The ones that go through, that is. You might want to go around. Okay, we do have a motorcyclist down in the roadway. We're gonna leave you guys here while we go do our thing. And we're gonna block traffic for them as well.
Went 60 minutes, 62. And down in front of 2775 Weissman Drive. And down in front of 2775 Weissman Drive. Battalion 2 went in 60 minutes, 62. Prime map went in 2 Alpha 1, Operations Bravo 3.
Traffic 103. You and Alpha 6 on the other 911 street, Lincoln Street.
And that other camera crew you see is Rescue Live.
Show me the unit to clear and unfit 163-901. Need a unit to J and 21st.
Copy 8537. 8536.
Ring of 15, you can put me en route on Sam 3 South.
Battalion 3 met at 20 Rescue 20. 648 Woodlight Drive. 648 Woodlight Drive. Battalion 3 met at 20 Rescue 20. I'm at 130 Bravo 2, Operations Bravo 2.
32, Medic 2,
After you check.
It doesn't happen too often. Tech PD just asked us to help them block the rest of the street off. Try to get you back around to the action here. That was Officer Anthony Gamble. They saw me talking to. You'll notice Rescue Live Crew, they get all up in the grill. We don't like that at all. That's not cool. This guy is down and in a bad situation, and they're all up right up on him, and that just isn't cool in our book. I'll be out of the car again.
Battalion 3 engine 3, medic 43. Difficulty breathing. 690 Terminal B Bravo.
Engine District 3 units information on a state call 952-2018 George Street permit. Possibly 2 and 3B boy. Participant can hear banging and her scream at first. I don't know if there's something physical going on. There's a female that lives within 925-2018 George Street, apartment number 2 and 3B boy. Sam 3 to copy.
Yeah, very heavy.
Control, DMP force 10-8. Still traffic for truck 2.
Affirmative. Can you confirm that this is a vehicle versus pedestrian? The RP was uncooperative, unknown if this was a medical aid or vehicle versus ped.
3 Sam 33, I'm 906. Truck 2 and also medic 2. Check. I'm sorry, medic 1. And pedestrian is conscious and alert. Check.
Yeah, 32-1 to UC Davis.
Top 32, check.
Battalion 1 engine 2. With assist 420I India Street, number 303, Ping 1 apartment. With assist Ping 1 apartment, 420I India Street, number 303. Battalion 1 engine 2, prime map 149 Bravo 2, operations Bravo 3. First at SPDMC.
1033 to either of the units coming to the 16th and L Street. If you can just come down L and block off the number 2 lane for me for a minute.
Charles 61 copy.
Sam 3, looks like that 952 is possibly a 459 in progress. We're getting a call from a female in apartment number 4 saying she woke up and there's a male black adult sitting in her living room and the front door is broken open. Trying to get the church to fix unit.
And down. In front of I hop on the bench. 203. And down. 2035. In front of I hop on the bench. Times 7, 18, 19. And that 1, 2, Delta 1, operation
6600.
Alpha 66 starting with Alpha 63 on the 459 in progress. 2018 George Street, apartment 4. The complaint woke up and there's a male black adult sitting in her living room and the front door is broken.
Charles 36, I'm Mary.
66 copy. Can she go inside or can she get out?
Medical.
Copy on call, crash patient refusing medical. SPD on scene to handle.
Contact everyone, I'll be en route at 952459 as well.
Check.
Job 36, I'm clearing now, I'll be en route.
Check, I also have a 502 pending at 2nd Street and Ida Street, Samuel Black Built and Black Built in the Bronze and Paula drinking. 2nd Street, Ida Street, 3M, call pending, Sam 3 copy.
Alright, dispatch medic 1, AOR, is there any calls we can handle?
I'll 32.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, can I get a call number and then can we start a tow for the motorcycle, please?
Call number is 372-658, 372-658. He's on the 459 that just went and ran to the bathroom.
Oh, they're heading to another call.
Lincoln 15, going on the 459, and down the street.
So that Lincoln is a lieutenant. She had to go to another call. She was parked there and behind us and asked us to stay and help cover that. So we're blocking traffic for them while they get this cleaned up. So we'll be here for a few minutes.
Sam 3 copy, code response from Alpha 6.
Yeah, Sam 3 from copy code response. And then do you have airport?
We'll check outside there.
So the way we work things is we're out of the car, so we will update as we can when we get back and we're done out shooting. So give you guys an update as soon as we can, and we'll be right back. Yes, the motorcyclist though was transported to the hospital.
459, it's a fourplex
and looked like he had moderate injuries. And again, we'll be here for a few minutes until they can get this car out of the way, which shouldn't be long. I don't think it needs to be towed or anything. They're just doing a quick investigation.
Enter now 7450 Cosgrove Way, Battalion 4, Engine 16, Medic 57, time at 249 Delta 2, Operations Bravo 3, First Unit Code 3, Second Unit Code 3.
We are at 22nd and J. 22nd and J. In downtown Sacramento, actually midtown, so just east of downtown proper. So Michelle Hernandez, right? Like, can we get an update on that? Yeah, so the this live broadcast is kind of like an extra Benny, kind of behind the scenes, and kind of get to see how we do things, getting the news together. So we don't always bring the live out of the car if our hands are busy, and like on this one, Michael was shooting and I was doing some shooting, but we were also helping the police department because they're a little short-handed tonight. So that's kind of one of our things. We'll help out before we start shooting. Well, it's not necessarily it's not necessarily that they don't get out of the way. They're actually embedded with the police department, so or with the fire department. It's just kind of disrespectful the way they get up in there like that. Be right back.
Check everyone, as far as what I can tell from taking a look at this door, it looks like there's fourth entry. These are the door down on the stairs.
Check.
In all fields with expiratory wheezes in the upper field. Right now we have CPAP setting at 97% with inline albuterol and CPAP on. We've got a heart rate sinus back at 128 on the monitor. Got a blood pressure 192 over 114. Patient on the
downtown right now. Looks like it's cold downtown right now.
Alright, I remember she was in the bathroom last first hold, but I just want to make sure there's no need to go in and rescue this down.
All right. PD has cleared us. That officer you saw walk in front of our car, that is Officer Anthony Gamble, Sacramento Police Department. No, I didn't have enough coffee, sis. That's the problem. They're a little short-staffed tonight on the PD. See you, Garrett.
See everybody?
Huh?
See everybody?
That, yeah, there's one.
Alright guys, take care.
See ya.
Have a good one. We'll see you later, I'm sure. All right. Oh, we'll swing around somewhere and catch up on your questions.
We just have all three things going on.
There's also a burglary downtown right now. We missed the location on that. I'm sure someone in our feed knows the location. Actually, we'll go hang right here.
Confirm clear photos and videos and assistance.
Oh, live PD is live tonight? I mean, live.
Yeah, they were on that one.
Oh, it's live PD, not rescue live? Same shooters, that's the funny thing.
33,
Same photogs.
Y yellow 854 8202 and when I touch me please. We have 8 King Queen call 910 attached. That's all.
All right, I'm gonna scroll back since we just got started and jumped right into it. Gotta scroll back to the beginning, see what we got here. Hey Jenny, how you doing? Snack Harbor, welcome. Michael, saw that. Turn left. Well, just now seeing it, so, oh, beaver's on, hold on. We gotta find out where this beeper's at. Probably wherever the 459 is at, the burglary. Hey Izzy, we are just tactical photojournalists, public safety news, independent news agency. So we only shoot with cameras.
Negative copy.
And Christine, welcome. And yeah, we were at J Street and 22nd in downtown Sacramento, actually Midtown, for that accident. Kay, welcome. Jenny, welcome. Renee, welcome. Wendy, I think we got Christine. And my sis is on, Joanna, Joey, aka Brat. Sure, yeah, there always seems to be something going on. Last couple of nights pretty mellow though. But we still got a beeper going on Sector 3. That means they have a situation where they need the radio air clear. And all we know is that is somewhere downtown here. We don't have a location.
It's a great lineup.
Yeah, Josh, they asked us to help out and block traffic. And Izzy, yeah, there was a vehicle versus a motorcycle accident. The motorcycle rider had moderate injuries. Oh, it's digital on the analog, huh? Eesh.
Analog on the digital.
Oh, analog on the digital. Oh, Rachel, who's in whose grill? Rescue Live, or I guess they're live PD tonight. Same crew. They were right up in the action, too close in the action, for my opinion. If that was me on the ground, I wouldn't want that camera up in my face while I'm all busted up and just involved in a motorcycle accident. I think Rescue Live and Live PD, they push the boundaries pretty hard on what's ethical. Well, between what's legal and what's ethical.
The thing is, too, if they weren't there and we did that, we'd be kicked out.
Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we would never be allowed that close.
Nor would we need to.
Right, there's no reason for that. There's no reason to get that close. And and that's entertainment. That's strictly for entertainment purposes. This is where we really have a rub with it. It's not, they're not doing it for news. They're doing it for entertainment, and they're making a lot of money. And here we are out serving the community, bringing action news, not entertainment, and we can't barely get a dime. And it's frustrating. And Ben, that was vehicle versus motorcyclists.
Oh, post up shortly about it.
Yeah, my OK Michael is working on the post right now with photos and additional information. Yeah, Rachel, that was the burglary that they're working on. Ma is on. Howdy, Ma. Sac PD North, Channel 1 has a beeper now.
on Scenic Railroad.
That's right.
Angel, welcome. Hit and run? No, it was not a hit and run. The vehicle was there. That was the black vehicle. That was pretty much in front of our camera right next to the injured individual. And Ingrid, howdy, welcome. And yep, we do our best to be safe. Manuel, nope. Howdy, welcome, not a problem. 1999 Honda CRV, stolen, up in the north, probably North Highlands area. I was hitting the pods, LPRs. I was hitting the license plate readers up there.
I'm sorry, what way do you think it went last time?
So the Sheriff's Department will be saturating that area and looking for that vehicle. Yeah, busy. Yep, exactly. We do. We go live when we can. The last couple nights we haven't been live. We had a potential new team member orientating last night with us that may be helping out in our tech department. So that's one of the requirements. We have anybody, whether they're going to be field, helping us in the field or just behind the scenes, we require them to do a ride along, at least one ride along, for non-field personnel, and going through our orientation process. And we have a video orientation process that we do with our team, so they have a good grasp of what we do and out on the streets. And then if they're going to be field team members, we require them to do a certain amount of ride-alongs with us, go through, be orientated to a certain amount of incidents, so we're comfortable and we know that they're aware and scene safety and how to handle a variety of situations. We don't just throw people out there. Hey, Ma says, thanks for all you do, Maverick and gang. Yeah, again, about that coffee, sis. Yeah, probably need to go get some coffee.
When you get the chance, there might be some...
Jason J. Paints, welcome from Atascadero, San Luis Obispo County, holding it down out there, hoping he becomes a team member out there and holding it down for slow. We'd love to see that area come on, be part of our expansion, and so we can bring Jason some support out there. He's handling the breaking news on a page out there in Atascadero and San Luis Obispo and that area. Brian, welcome. Yeah, it started out kind of busy. And Stephanie Steen, welcome.
459 in progress at 1038 explain security window and
Hey there, Sean. How you doing, nephew? And my brother, Sean, welcome.
The device number is. So take a picture and then just do a sweep of the whole building and then you can silence it.
Frank, you welcome. What are we doing there? Well, we're aggregating news, what we do. Hey Laura, howdy. And just thank you for that. Just clarification, we are a news agency. Nope, Brandon, we are tactical photojournalists. You're with Public Safety News. And we are where the news gets their news. So if you've ever watched Shot in the Dark on Netflix, you kind of have an idea. We used to be news stringers. We became a independent news agency and got our nonprofit status. So we still provide to the news agencies when they request it, but we don't serve them anymore. They're not our clients. You are the community. So, Joey, favorite sibling? I don't know. Sean, are you still on here? Broski? Sis thinks she's my favorite sibling. I don't know about that. We'll throw some links in here real quick for y'all. Let's see. There is our YouTube channel, and we want to ask y'all to go there and subscribe. And I'm gonna quit chatting here shortly. Now we're up to date on everybody's stuff, because we need to listen to the radios. We'll make sure we're not missing stuff. So if you would, please go to that YouTube link and subscribe. We need to get to 1,000 viewers quickly. And we want to move this live broadcast over to that platform. But we need 1,000 subscribers before we're going to be able to do that. So please help us promote our YouTube channel. Ask friends to subscribe to it. We would greatly appreciate that. That would be huge. And it doesn't cost anything, obviously, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you would become a supporter here on Facebook, we would greatly appreciate it. If we could get just 1/4 of our viewers to subscribe for 99 cents a month, less than a McDonald's cup of coffee, we would be sitting pretty for a base income stream for us here at Public Safety News. And everything is out of our personal pockets right now. We're 100% volunteer. And we really need to get some good capital base going. And so we can do coverage around the clock and start expanding. So we need your help for that. Thanks, Laura. Appreciate that. Wow, Tyler. Well, thanks for the demand there, buddy. That's a little demanding. So you can unlike our page if you like. If you don't like the way we do stuff. Right now I'm parked because we're reading the comments and questions, so we don't drive and read distracted driving. So since you're blunt, we'll be blunt. And if you want to be demanding like that, go ahead and unlike our page. We're just fine with that. We'll be driving around in a little bit, so you just hang on there. I saw that Sis and Broski was on there too. They were both on. You missed the other one. Okay, Tyler, you got that. Good stuff. Appreciate that. All right, now I'll be driving around. Okay, Michael will keep us up to date on. He'll be monitoring your comments, so we can keep up to date. But we're gonna go do our beat check now that we're all caught up. Hey, Michael. Thank you. Someone walking by just said they follow us on Facebook. That's cool. We like that. Tyler, thank you again. Appreciate that. Sis. Surprised they didn't get a harsh out of you. So we had some viewers that were asking about some statistics about crime, and we got some answers. And we'll be. The cool thing is where we found the answers. We're actually going to be able to start delivering some statistics for you on a regular basis, and some year-to-date stats, current updated stats on crime, and it's actually pretty cool with maps and graphs and all that stuff. So I know that'll just make some of you giddy. Oh, syncope. Why are they sending them to a syncope? Oh, syncope. Wait a minute, sis. You just now subscribed to our YouTube channel? You're my sister. You weren't already subscribed to the channel? Now you're in trouble. Thank you, sis. I'll let you make up with a wonderful cup of caramel macchiato creamer coffee later. So we're at the far east end. What was that?
I'm going to hit the insider.
Oh, we're close. We're at the far east end of downtown Sacramento. Again, this is Midtown. I think 16th Street is the demarcation line for Midtown.
Yep.
Yeah, 16th Street East. Siobhan just subscribed. Thank you, Siobhan.
58 accidental on here, and you can send me records in 952.
Oh, well, that's all boo-boo then, sis. If you wait and see how well behaved I'm gonna be.
Sutter.
Oh, Sutter, that's right. They've got a call for a possible 5150 violent, is it?
I couldn't hear.
Too much noise in the car?
Yes.
That's one of the problems. We get replying to you guys' comments, and we're not listening to the radio as well. So that's why probably not chat as much. Oh, crime stats. Homicides are down in Sacramento. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I think we're about down by, I think there's a margin of 3 down. Is there 3 or 6 for the year so far? It just seems like we might be over because we've had so many, or it seems like we've had so many recently. It doesn't break down shootings. So it just breaks down homicides. All right. My sister pushing the boundaries. I'll get you, don't worry. And overall crime stats, we are down 12%, I think it was, from last year, year to date, on overall crime. Tyler, this is the best Facebook live video I ever found. Keep it up, guys. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate that.
Carl is one on 7 Henry, 37161. White Chevy pickup.
Oh, see fire responding to something up there. What did we miss?
Syncope.
Oh, that's the syncope? Okay.
Your replacement on 3rd Curtain 01 Chevy out of North Highlands to Sandra Allen.
Can I take Sacramento 5 minutes, Frank?
Tyler knows it's all good. That's Capitol. No, we haven't got up to the Capitol yet. We're working our way that direction, though.
In the area of Yellow Liquor Store on Marlin Boulevard.
Hey Pamela, just saw your direct message, and you have to swipe left to get them back. You just because you swiped right. And that's between you and Facebook. We don't have anything to do with it, unfortunately. Don't mean it to sound like that. But we have no control over that stuff whatsoever. We just push go live. YouTube. You got it, Ma. Yeah, Pamela. Yeah, I would reboot your phone, or at least reboot the app, and come back in, and we'll be here. Thanks, Amanda. And that is the Capitol straight ahead of us. We're coming in on the east side of the Capitol, which means we're going west. Not a problem, Ma. Hey sis, isn't it past Ma's bedtime? Did you give her medication yet? NyQuil, isn't it? Or is that Thorazine? I forgot what she's taking now.
And gray shoes, white bottoms, anything inside
It's refresh call, sir.
I'm okay.
Donna, thank you for loving our coverage. So people need to continue reporting crime. It goes into the statistics. So people don't realize our police department's overwhelmed. And just going to go a little political here. Part of that is because the Measure U funding has been misappropriated by some folks. And you can go to city council meeting and find out by who. But your Measure U funding is not going where you intended it to go. And we're losing officers left and right as well. Officers are becoming disenchanted with being officers because of the laws that are handcuffing the officers from doing their jobs, and they're not able to do the jobs that they became a police officer for. And it's very frustrating for a lot of them, and the complete total disrespect officers get today. It's extremely challenging for them, and so we lose them to that and poor wages. So that's just, again, the facts. As for crime, those are the factual numbers. So if there are crimes occurring, they need to be reported always. If you don't call it in, it didn't happen. If you call it in, it has to be handled, and it goes into the statistics and into the computer system. If you aren't making the phone calls, the statistics aren't there, and if there's a lot of crime being reported in specific areas, the captains have to address it. So I've learned this from other officers. So you need to keep calling, even though it's frustrating. Keep calling. And Brandon, no, I was a former paramedic firefighter engineer, and I've been doing news and photojournalism since I was about 12. Actually, I got a picture on my phone with my first camera. Just came across the other day. I'll have to post it up in there. It's kind of funny. Thanks, Jessica. Appreciate that. Hey, Michael Jones is watching. Welcome, Michael. Appreciate you following us. Sitting next to me in the right seat. Thanks, Donna. All right, sis, that's just creepy. Thanks, Jessica. Appreciate it. It's kind of in our DNA. It's what we do. Yeah, definitely understand. It does. It gets frustrating for everybody all the way around there, Donna. And we've been with officers when they've arrested somebody that needs to go to jail. But they have to let them go. And just 6 months, a year ago, it was a whole different story. So, we're through legislation or lack of voting and lack of being involved, we're kind of creating our own problem as well. Was that with the lift? Okay, that's with the lift driver. Now we're at the far west end of Sacramento, downtown Sacramento. And we'll head into Old Sac and see what's happening in there. And we'll land and answer some of your comments. I see some lengthy comments popping in.
Heavy nose, heel, shirt, and blue jeans. No information for the boyfriend.
Night, sis. Don't forget to give Ma her medication. You might want to take some too. You need some. You're a little crabby. Oh, did I say that?
770 now.
Brandon We are waiting for a call to happen, so we're doing our rounds, checking out the area.
Beat jet. Got a couple of lengthy ones up above that
I can only go up a little bit, Dulce Ramos. I'm a new follower. I don't like watching the news, but you keep it local and interesting.
thank you, Dulce. Hope we're pronouncing that right.
Scotty, are you the one driving? Reading while driving is illegal.
No, of course not. Now, texting and driving is illegal.
Touching of the phone is what is illegal.
Touching is illegal. We're constantly reading while we're driving. I hope you read when you drive.
Signs.
So you know what the signs are saying.
Billboards are supposed to be there for you to read.
Yeah. Watching all the way from OKC. Thank you. From Oklahoma City.
873-89.
Welcome to Old Sacramento. Seems kind of mellow right now. There is a lot of cars parked, so that means we'll have a significant bar kick out.
Are we able to just pull up on a scene and stop? Yes, if there was one happening.
If you were with us earlier, we actually pulled up on a motorcycle accident and helped the police department with traffic control. We do have safety lights on the news cruiser. So we're able to help with traffic control a little bit.
William 36 on view, 415, District 30, we're stable.
They have a disturbance. District 30.
District 30, Kenton K King.
So they have a disturbance on the K where all those nightclubs are at. Christopher, we're neither. You clicked into Public Safety News's live stream. We're an independent news agency. Go to, if you click into our About, you'll get a full explanation. Cocoa County. Thank you, Don. Appreciate that. Madison. Okay, let's see. They've been clear a few times tonight. We are tactical photojournalists. We are an independent news agency.
We are not law enforcement.
Right. Public Safety News. Independent news agency. Nonprofit organization. We're where the news gets their news. All the news agencies follow us. If you're not familiar with the industry of news stringers, that's what we used to be until the money fell out of it here in Sacramento. There is no market here, as Scott from Loud Labs found out. He came here to set up a franchise, Loud Labs franchise, and discovered there's no market here in Sacramento. Oh, not a problem, Madison. If you go to psnews.us and click on About, you'll find out more about us. Gotcha, Don. Yeah, Christopher, thank you. Appreciate that for jumping on with us for the first time. And Madison, thank you as well. I agree. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to butcher your first name. Havoc. I think the B is silent. Patel. We are planning expanding nationally, but we need some funding. Right now, we're 100% volunteer. We're a nonprofit organization. Just recently acquired our nonprofit status. So we need some viewer support, which is why we ask folks to become monthly contributors and help underwrite us. And looking for a very good, talented grant writer. So if you know anybody that can help us wants to become part of our financial team as a grant writer, and there's our donation page as well. The H is silent. Gotcha. Thank you. So Bavik. Got it. Right now we're in Old Sacramento. The next street over from us, they have the what's that called? Theater Lights. So has that started up yet? Or started up Thanksgiving? You don't know. You're okay, Michael. You have all the answers. Oh, Madison, we have had extensive conversations with local community. Here's the situation we have. The large demographic of our viewers are millennials, and there's some pretty good studies out now. Millennials don't want to pay for anything, not even 99 cents. We amazingly have a difficult time getting folks to, oh, I didn't realize my front strobes are on. We amazingly have a difficult time getting folks to subscribe to our Facebook page for 99 cents. But if we could get a quarter of our viewers to do that, we would have a very good base funding that we need. You can't rely on grants. Grants are good. And we will be seeking grants, but you know, grants come and go, and we really need that viewer base. And we will be working on some other fundraisers. Something about a weapon. Right, exactly. Graviel says we still complain about ads on our free stuff. I don't know. Millennials just think this stuff just pops out of nowhere. I don't get it, but this comes all out. See, here's the thing. My wife and I own this vehicle. We're still paying on it. All the equipment, all the cameras, the drone, we've paid for. My wife is very supportive of what we're doing, so we call her the executive producer. But we're way in the red, coming out of our own pockets, and 100% volunteer. And sometimes we get people that expect stuff from us, and it's like, well, wait a minute, you're not even a subscriber and you are being demanding? Whoa, pump the brakes. So it's amazing sometimes. So. Those, yep, exactly. Oh wow. Our organization has been around since about 2009. Originally as Sacramento Rapid Media, delivering specifically to the news agencies, and that was before social media was really big, and having our own internet. Come on, give Tyler a break. He kind of redeemed himself there. Not very big. What's up? So anyways, Philip, what is this? Did you read the title popping in? So anyways, we are Public Safety News. We're where the news gets their news. We are an independent news agency. And you can go to psnews.us and click on the About for more information. And if you would like to know more about our nonprofit, stand by. commongroup.org. And that's more information about our nonprofit. See Dolph's comment there? Alright, we're gonna go check more into downtown. No problem, Philip. Brandon, that's a great question. No, PSN only exists in Sacramento right now. And like I said, we just got our nonprofit status a couple of months ago. And we do have plans for national expansion. But we need that base support so we can start expanding. We have some very, very large plans. Donna, got that. You can shoot an email to Maverick at psnews.us. Maverick, M-A-V-E-R-I-C-K at psnews.us. Would love to speak with you. Thank you. Appreciate that. That is huge. So just for folks who do grant writing, we would like to when it comes to grant writing, what we would really like to see is someone come on to our financial team as a grant writer. A lot of grant writers want commission up front, or a compensation up front, and we're obviously not in the position to do that, but our nonprofit is written very broadly, and that's to position us for a wide swath of grants. So again, when you go to Com1 Group, you'll see the full scope of our nonprofit. So we're actually involved in helping crime reduction through helping people change their lives, and that's part of our passion as well. I think it's Graviel. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And that's what a lot of folks don't get. When we are able to be on, We run circles around mainstream media. Not only in time frame, but with our authenticity and accuracy. We think, you know, we're creating a paradigm shift in this genre of news, and it's a movement. It's a paradigm shift, and it's happening. So, but we need your help to help really make it a reality. Not a problem, Dulce. I think it's how you pronounce it, Dulce Ramos. We'll head into downtown proper, and we'll be responding to a lot of the comments right now since we'll be driving, unless okay, Michael wants to jump in and respond to something. I think Michael needs some coffee. Donna, it's Maverick at psnews.us. And for anybody, if you have news tips or anything like that for us, you're in Sacramento and things are breaking, or you just want to shoot us a note or something, you can get all of our editorial staff at desk at psnews.us, and that blasts a few of us. So desk at psnews.us, the best way to let us know about incidents that may be occurring in your neighborhood, or you see something going on, is to just click the messenger on our Facebook page. This is the Kimpton Sawyer Hotel on our right, connected with the Golden One Center Arena. Hey. Got some comments coming in. Can you check on this?
You got them.
Hmm?
You got them
Oh, so Michael, for our scanner buffs, what's going on with the radios lately?
They're switching to digital, so if you have an analog only radio, you gotta get a digital radio. And if you already have a digital radio, make sure to program the new digital system in. They are expecting to have everything switched over by the end of the year.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of new digital radios coming on the system. Got that. Dulce, got it. Dulce.
Now 41 car stop.
41, go ahead.
Morning, Southland Park, 66 Regated Boy 220, sorry, 280.
We got some blinkies down there. What's going on? Radio's been kind of quiet for downtown. One of the officers said to us earlier tonight, we got some real police calls going on downtown and limited staffing. Any of our viewers at the SMART conference today with Dave Ramsey at the G1C? That was an awesome conference today. This is the back side of Lavender Heights, K and 20th area in Midtown.
There was another African-American female.
Can't hear the other ring.
One more light-skinned female with curly hair. They were escorted out for a dress code.
Conley, gotcha.
They all had stamps. They were not allowed back in. Hey, can you out or somebody can I get to the whole front room? I got a girl here passed out in the whole front bar.
Oops, someone passed out in Faces. That man goes Faces. Nope. Someone's passed out inside Faces over here to our left. So this is Lavender Heights for those of you that haven't joined us before. It smells wonderful. There's these hot dog vendors that do the bacon wrapped hot dogs, and then all the grilled onions and peppers, and you drive through here and it is just, oh, the aroma is absolutely wonderful. Were they getting in a fight back there? Cafe, this back parking lot here, we could probably sit right here and watch a fight break out soon. A lot of fights break out in this parking lot back behind Mango's.
Why hasn't she left yet? He was, friend is arguing with her whether or not she's okay. He was trying not to put hands on her, and she's moving now. Copy that.
Gotcha, Dulce. Conley, where were you?
Danielle, I got the IDs that you sent me. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 females and 1 male. So the ID of the short-haired gentleman was the one I in fact asked you to take out? Yes, sir. This looks like an older picture. Yeah, thank you.
Raphael, yep. There usually isn't a shortage of things happening around here.
Can I get somebody out to the K and 20th Street corner? Found the sidewalk for a while. Check it out.
corner of O Oscar Street. And down the sidewalk on 17th Street in the corner of O Oscar. Time wind is over right on
17th and O. There's a man down, call 17th and O. We're close, so we'll go ahead and head to that. You never know, it can be.
Had one before that turned out to be homestead.
Yep. So, it can be just about anything.
Or just a sleeping.
Yeah, or just, sleeping transient. Okay.
Here, 21, are you ready for the flight?
That Don goes to cheap entertainment. Yeah. We see quite a bit of it, and sometimes it can be entertaining.
14-10-015.
The ones that get me that we see sometimes, they get someone down, they start kicking them, and then kick him in the head. That just, I'll never understand how a human being can kick another human being in the head. That just is beyond me. Stuck up on me. I really don't want to get over here before anybody else. But I don't see anybody down. Do you see anybody down?
Mm-mm.
I don't either. That's one of the problems. Sometimes we're so close, we get to stuff before police or fire. If that was like a violence call, we would have been a little bit more heads up and staged a block or two out until law enforcement got in the area, and then we would go in. But we're not seeing anything over there. Yep, exactly, Don. I'm feeling like a coffee. How about you?
I'm good.
That's not what I heard.
You heard yourself talking.
Oh. Let's see, Richards or K Street?
Richards will probably have some more interesting. Although K Street might be faster.
Yeah, we'll lose radios.
Yeah.
Hey, turn your headlights on. Turn your headlights on. There you go. Wow, it is amazing the people who drive around without their headlights on. Oh no, she still didn't get her full headlights on. She just got the driving lights on. Oi. You still don't have your your driving lights on. You don't have your full headlights on. You bet. If you're going to operate a vehicle, know how to operate the vehicle, including the headlights at night. I'm just saying.
It seems to have gone quiet since we got out here. There haven't really been much going on.
California Highway Patrol.
And for security.
And for security, formerly Paladin. And Paladin employees are not happy.
Yeah, that plaster system sounds so good. Digital system.
Oh, he's trying left too. I was trying to. Oh, we'll go straight.
Edward 19093135.
Copy that. Fulton Marconi.
We're not full Marconi.
Yeah, Roseville's. Our Roseville guys out. Travis.
Oh, it's starting to get chilly.
Yeah. Wish they would flatten that out.
Huh?
Wish they would flatten that out back there.
I know, right? Yeah, it's fun when you come over it, you know.
I'm afraid I'm gonna hit somebody.
Kind of like that roller coaster effect.
Yeah, we're really 2 hours hold up.
You all ready?
Alpha 28, car stop.
Hey, Don, not quite sure what you're referring to there on the motorcycle stuff.
6 Tom, Ida Victor 090. Now back.
Commenting on the motorcycle crash.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Up towards the what's been dubbed the River District now, the north end of downtown Sacramento.
Try dispatch engine 31, we're UTL show.
Engine 31 UTL shut off.
Wow, so no one on here went to the Dave Ramsey concert today. I mean, conference today, huh? Anybody else here go to the SMART conference at the Golden One Center? There was 12,000 people there today. My wife and I and a friend went, and my first event at the Golden One Center. And it was incredible. Learned some good stuff.
Can you try and find the appointment with Mr. Jones?
I feel some coffee coming on.
Battalion 10 minutes 72, Cedar 10218, Stockman Way. Cedar 10218, Stockman Way. Battalion
Wow,
10 minutes
no one in the
72,
drive-thru. Are you kidding me? That never happens. Not this time of night on a Friday. Or Saturday. Are we Saturday? Saturday. See, I lose track of days.
Sunday now.
Yeah, true, yeah, Sunday. Sunday, but wait, there's more.
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. I can help you.
Let's go with a large, medium coffee.
Of course, and any cream or sugar.
Yeah, 5 Splenda and 5 cream inside.
Got it.
And how about a couple of chocolate chip cookies on top of that?
Just 2?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay. That's all for you?
That's it.
206. Okay, second window.
Thank you. Don't worry, David. The night is still young. Oh, Don and David, what are we gonna do with you guys? We haven't hit bar kick out yet, so give it a chance, right? You hear the marbles rattling in your head. Oh shoot, Tony, just ordered. Sorry, I've ordered something for you.
George Wall.
Hey.
George 10.
6.
Townhouse Hotel, 920 West Cap number 124. Female callers advised that she was hit in the face by a male subject trying to get further. It's going to be her boyfriend named Charles McDonald, 940 West Cap.
Alright.
George Wall, we copy.
Thank you, and thank you. Thanks. Now I gotta pull over and transfer my coffee to a tumbler. So, how many of you remember the story that hit the news last month about the Yolo County deputies that dumped a transient individual at the McDonald's on Burcutt and Richards? That happened right here.
George 20, you can put me on the townhouse, Caldwell.
And I was sitting right where we're sitting right now. And the deputies came rolling in right there in front of where you're at. Whoops. I just pulled the mount off the And they pulled in right over there and dropped the guy off. Hold up. And just pulled the yellow off the window. Hang on a second. All right. Yeah, that was our footage. Needless to say, we won't be going into Yolo County for a little while. But yeah, we're sitting right here, and the two deputies pulled in. We were actually sitting here monitoring a. There's a deceased transient over on the Richards off ramp, right to our right, and we were waiting for the coroner to arrive. And those two deputies came rolling in, and I thought they were just transferring him from one vehicle to another before they went to jail for whatever reason. And then all of a sudden he got out, no shackles on or anything. It's like, huh, that's interesting. And then started pulling all his belongings out of the back of the other deputy's Explorer and dumped all his stuff out on the ground. And the two deputies took off, and that was it. David, yes, we're in California. Thanks, Austin. Are you in the military? And if so, which branch?
And if there's a Spanish-speaking officer available to assist, that'd be great.
San Juan, I have a pass. I'll be en route. Can't help with the second part, though.
Austin says he was Air Force F-16 crew chief.
Cool. Austin, thank you so much for your service. Appreciate that and being overseas.
They'll still be in the room with the 4-year-old kid now.
So thank you for what you do over there. David in South Carolina. Awesome.
George, we're all coming up 97.
10 north.
Yeah, John, Paladin got bought out by First Security. And the security guards, most of them are not happy. Why so many homeless people, Dan? Oh, wow. Talked to our mayor, Darrell Steinberg, and our governor, Gavin Newsom. They made us a sanctuary city, and kind of like, oh, CHP code 3, 10th and K.
There, 21, I got you. We're in route.
Air 21's around too.
That's up there, 16 vehicle stop.
Oh, it stopped.
Oh, you got
16 vehicle stop.
vehicle stopped.
Air 91, code 4.
Code 4.
Nope, the code 4. Alright.
Code 4, confirm the final 1020. Code 1020 is 10th between J and K. 10th between J and K for S10.
10th between J and K.
It's closed off. Maybe they went the wrong way. It's,
Yeah.
They're done now.
Yeah. Huh. So yeah, it's an issue. If you watch the YouTube documentary called Seattle is Dying. Okay, so it was a slow failure to yield. And they've got them stopped now. So yeah, the YouTube documentary done very, very, very well. It's about an hour long, and it will have your attention the whole time. So it's called Seattle is Dying, and what you see in that documentary is exactly what's happening in Sacramento right now, and it's 100% political driven, and it just, again, we're fact-based, and that's exactly what's happening. We see it happening, and it's not good. It's impacting businesses on a very large scale. If you go back just a few live videos, yesterday I went live from Starbucks at 10th and L downtown, where a transient individual was upset. He was causing a ruckus in the Starbucks, and then he wanted to use their restroom, and the manager refused to give him the restroom code and asked him to leave, and he went outside, peed in a cup. Get your dog. Move, perro. And peed in a cup and threw the cup up against the Starbucks window, and urine all over the place. So that is why you will see us, anything that's transit related, we hashtag it transit related, and tag our mayor just to make sure he sees it. But I know some of the folks in our feed are going to get tired of seeing transient related incidents, but over 90% of our police department's call load in the downtown area is transient related, as well as the fire department. So just a scenario that happens quite a bit is you'll have two transients fighting, and a stick may be involved, and all of a sudden that becomes assault with a deadly weapon. So that's called a 245, and that's a higher priority call that requires a certain amount of officers. So while those officers are tied up on two transients that can't get along and a stick is involved, someone's trying to pound in and break into your home, and there's no immediate officers available, and they have to pull officers from out of district to come to your aid. So that's just one scenario out of many, and it does happen. You know what, we're going to go ahead and go straight, since we're talking about transient issues. For some folks who haven't been with us when we've done this part of our tour of Sacramento. Where'd my coffee go?
177 out 61, start on a D735 in progress, 8604 Law Riviera Drive. Planet is attempting to leave and husband is physically stopping her. We're still getting further. 8604 Law Riviera Drive, 176 copy.
So, speaking of transient issues,
Security 16091.
Julie, could you clear from that call? Actually just back it to us, and then show us only a 945, 922 subject at the
subject at Mingo's?
Suspicious.
And someone might already called on this back if you subject pending stuff at Mango's and
Wow, what's he doing? He is looped. Wow.
Male, Hispanic, 29, 5'4" to 5, medium build, brown sweater with navy blue pants, no weapons.
So what you're seeing here is down from what we normally see. We're usually seeing this on both sides of the streets here, and as we turn the corner here on both sides of this street where all the chain link cyclone fencing is, they put that up to keep the transients out of that area. That's just one spot, and there's several spots like that throughout Sacramento. So once again, we are in downtown Sacramento. For those just joining us, we are an independent news agency, public safety news. You can go to our website at psnews.us. We'd like to encourage you to like our YouTube page, subscribe to our YouTube page.
Westbound Arden from Heritage in the number 3 lane.
Oops, almost ended the live broadcast there.
Okay, this is Toxic V, Victor, please.
We got some more comments there that I can't read, Michael. Michael's pulling up some of your comments, and he'll address those for you while I'm driving.
Just some comments going along with the homeless stuff. Just it's a shame, and yeah, they gotta get off the drugs and alcohol.
Oh, that's a good point right there. The transient issue, again, this is factual, and we're going to be having a young lady join us at one point when she's able, a community advocate. She has a lot of the stats. She's pretty good on that stuff. But it's a drug problem, not a homeless problem.
Nick says, this is so sad to see. Couldn't imagine how those struggling there would be affected if California got some real winter conditions.
How do the winter shelters work, Michael? We have some housing, but how does that work?
I haven't even heard if that program is happening this year, so I have no idea. We have the Winter Triage Center, which is actually a all-year operation. I don't know if the roving shelters are happening or not.
So one thing you need to understand about all those folks that we just drove by, there are programs here in Sacramento. The individuals that we drove by, the majority of are looking for a handout, not a hand up. They are content in the situation that they're in. You'll see them there year after year after year after year after year.
We're in route.
Oh man, Louis, we answered this question a lot. You clicked on public safety news. We are independent photojournalists. You can click into the about on our Facebook page. We do drive a black Ford Crown Victoria. It's the perfect platform for a mobile newsroom because it can handle all the electronics and it scoots and gets us where we need to get to.
There are many employed people that are homeless and sleeping in cars.
That is true. So we'll hang out here for a little bit. So we're on J Street and 17th, and we'll just hang out for a bit. We try not to drive all night and save some fuel. Daryl, our night's going good. A little slow, it was a little busy to start off with right out of the gate, but it's slowed down. Windy, rink control, it to a degree, but that's, again, that's not the main problem. That is a problem, and that is with the folks who are, so if you watch our page enough, again, you know we're about facts, so we are specific and we define homelessness as those who are in a situation due to economic or whatever situations came their way and are trying to get their way out of it and taking advantage of the programs and assistance to work their way out of those problems and situations. Transients are those who are content in the situation they are in. They don't want responsibility. They want a handout, not a hand up. Anything you give them will go to the local drug dealer and to support their fix. And not being apathetic, that is fact. That is the plain, simple situation. And for those who think we may not be in touch with what's going on, go to rusacramento.org, and that is our addiction recovery program. And then go to com1group.org. That is the full scope of our nonprofit, and you will see we are very involved in the situation in an effort to help reduce crime and victimization through recovery and helping people get on the right track. You got it, Claudia. Thank you. And thanks for joining us. Good night. Yeah, Nicole, it is a very huge problem. Yeah, Caleb. Yeah, again, though, the problem for those who are truly homeless and looking for help, that is a solution, and they have to be very careful. Even the ones that are providing the assistance, they are aware of the ones that are just trying to take advantage of the system. Part of the problem is too, when you start bringing those some of those assistances, you just create a vacuum and just make room for more. We became aware that and organization here in Sacramento actually has advertising in bus stations across the country that says, "Come to Sacramento, we will take care of you." Literally.
4576 Banner Drive in 90807.
So, and all the officers will tell you.
Fire code 2 at 20th and L Lincoln, male unconscious in both Central and that will go Charles, non-commercial.
Fight? You fall? Go ahead that way. 20th and L. We got an unconscious male with a laceration to his head in Lavender Heights. Nicole, daughter has been on waiting list for an apartment for over a year. Gotcha. Yep. So we're heading to 20th and L for an unconscious subject. With a laceration to his head, which can be just about anything. Could have gotten in a fight, could have drunk, fallen down, went boom. So we'll get over there and see what we can find out.
$1228
1228? Okay, so 1228 O Street, sounds of a fight in an apartment with a female screaming.
William 32 from 31033. Anyway, you can come down here.
Justin, what time are you going to start clearing the upstairs?
There should be cleared at 129. No, we don't need you. If you could just have the fire guys come down here.
When are we down here? Nothing.
31033, I'm off with William 36.
Norwood and Carroll on the Edward Paul Henry.
Up a little bit.
Fire,
I copy, thank you.
Ooh, we don't get this front spot very often. Also over there from Mango's, actually.
Alpha 41, 47, 242 progress. 8, go Ocean Street, above apartment 103, the hammer service. Somebody up to the front lounge bar. I've got a gentleman here passed out on the table.
Someone passed out in faces again. Don, that's awesome. Good stuff. Whoops, almost had a collision there. Hmm?
Forgot the T.
prior to the 18th address. No one adult, approximately 35 years old, plan of paying for the next.
Okay, never mind to my guard staff. I've taken care of the problem myself.
Aren't you considered a guard?
You go, Jeffrey. Good job.
Pat yourself on the back.
That's called leadership, Jeffrey.
Can you come back again, please?
Jeffrey's the CFO and head of security at Faces. So he took care of the problem himself. Glad he became a team member. Well, Don, here we go again. We're not law enforcement. We are public safety news, an independent news agency. Please go to our About page on our Facebook page or our website.
Start drive at deploy 1 round. 10-4 copy.
10-4 copy.
William 32 or Sam 33, there's a 952 coming in here, 9526J. He's on a base, he's up on 10 meters to the 95 son of 450.
For detector injuries.
3 Sam 33, I copy that.
Fucking Saturdays. Honestly,
Put us on that call with our truck.
Copy medic 10, please medic 1.
So the fire department's dealing with the possible unconscious subject over here.
Is it occupied?
Safer.
Oh, stolen vehicle. Here comes medic 2. Shot spotter.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are they occupied 34?
Where's my handheld? Can you see my handheld?
2920 Robert 1. Black Chevy pickup 2.
Okay, medic 10. Vehicle accident.
Requesting code 2, 760 18th Avenue. Vehicle accident. Taxi on scene requesting code 2, 7610 18th Avenue. Battalion 2, engine 10, second 10. I'm at 191 officer 2, operations Bravo 3.
We were able to get a visual of a field that was fire in it.
So PD isn't interested in this, it sounds like. So it's. I don't think, right?
Code was reaction. 1118
just
Clinton
called
Road.
in.
Battalion 7, engine 105, headed 105, time map 151 Bravo 3, operations officer 2.
Donald's chocolate chip cookies are pretty doggone good. They're not my mom's Toll House chocolate chip cookies, that's for sure.
I stopped liking them when they stopped being 3 for $1.
Just heads up, CHP just put in another call out. That's 923.
They were 3 for $1?
Yep.
Wow.
1 off 48 start, 1 off 45, 977, 175, department 10 copy. 303 Monthly, 40 Adams. West in the background of the 95 saying that he thinks this was there. So today, that located on 95. Sounds like this started over. 75 progress, 33 Monthly, 40. Noted further.
Now, the 450 TV only active.
Stop 6 is available, I'll start.
Whoa. Night, Caleb. Thanks for hanging with us. Yeah, they're over at Mercantile, right down the street from Mango's in Lavender Heights.
It's 373. If it hasn't already been done, you can clear out that 952.
Oh, show the cookies. Oh, Don, these are like, I don't know. They're like, I think they're too good to show. Woo! Oh man, look at that. Oh, Don, they're delicious, Don. Soft too. Just the right amount of softness and crunch to them. You know. Good stuff. Ha, Kevin. Yeah, right. Call DoorDash. Don, don't worry. We'll have a couple for you. We got that handled. There's Taxi Dave on our right, not the one in front of us. Taxi Dave's on our right. He just
You got the right van now?
His Prius is in the shop. It's been in the shop for a while.
Yeah, you know how much it is to replace those batteries, if that's what it is?
Oh, 2 seems to be just about right there, Don. Is that the 242 still? Again?
They're just trying to find units to go to it.
Land the 2000K, would you like to handle?
Hey Mason, where did you need phone up?
We're off station. Sorry, I didn't realize how close 31 or 32 was. You can put me back on that 242.
Coffee's hot.
Alpha 32 is advising not on scene. Alpha 32, Alpha 31.
Hey Justin, let's go ahead and we'll be polite to them. This is the mistake of the bartender, and I'll deal with him as soon as the customers go inside. He chose to do the wrong thing, and I will deal with it. But let's be nice to the customers, let them finish up since they just paid.
Can I get everybody except for Marco?
Charles 34, 415 DV.
5 stars, clearance on the radio. Go ahead and go inside, please.
Yes, sir, coming.
What in the world?
There's traffic K Kilo Street. HD overdose between Spaces and Badlands on K Kilo Street. County 1 plus 2 on scene. Medical on response code 3. Fire map 16944 operation salvation.
Yeah, bartender's over serving. That's what Jeffrey was talking about. He'll talk to his bartenders.
On the phone, there's several different calls. Some are 981, 415, 242, 97 report.
Alright, check.
Ooh, here's some nuggets from my conference I went to today. The greatest leaders are learners.
Possibly partners, but unknown for sure.
Ooh, they were throwing out some deep nuggets today.
We're unknown at this time if it is the subject on the bicycle or the subject in the green on the report.
Oh man, I grabbed my wife's booklet.
136, can I get the call number?
36 372 759 372 759.
This might be a hit and run. According to statements, we have a Hispanic male with a camo jacket, red hat, running alongside the freeway, no direction of travel.
Alpha 11978 for tax.
Confirm your hour 12. Paper. 16, 1097 with 312.
Security 176, we have a 415.
Chris Hogan today.
Second and I.
From the Dave Ramsey show. Man, Chris Hogan was unbelievable. 242 where?
Second and I.
Big one or?
I just said need units for 242.
Chris Hogan said lettuce is a promissory note that real food is coming.
Let everyone know in the patio that they have a few minutes to finish their alcohol. Tell them they have a few minutes to finish their alcohol.
We can
And we have a 242 coming in at 9:10 seconds. 30 subjects.
30 subjects.
Old Sac?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we kind of thought, Old Sac is starting to hop. Saw all those cars, nothing really much in the streets earlier, and we said it might get busy when kickout happened, and it is. Oh, we'll have to do some more nuggets later, Don.
Assembly of cow plate 5, Frank.
I love people who stop for crosswalks thinking they're stop signs. Pay attention, folks. That's how you cause accidents. Someone stuck on the tracks again?
And
No.
security at 176. Looks like they've re-engaged again.
3077, that was nearing 1056 to 0135 hours.
Looks like the close security is breaking them out now.
91, that's it, sir. Thank you, sir. And can you run 29 for extra, please?
176 from 31033. Can you capture as much of that as you can on your body worn?
Central 12.
It's been recording the
I got 2 people that fucked into the bathroom.
Last call is it 2 o'clock officially?
I mean, they can't sell alcohol past then. Usually they cut it off around 1:30 or so. Depends on what their stagger time is to close.
By official legal last close is 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
At last call. But yeah, they stagger the closures. So last call at ambulance coming through. Medic 1. Oh, sorry, we're already in the intersection. We're going to proceed.
93 Medic 17, 1917. Physical to beating 1500 Mount Avenue. Physical to beating 1500 Mount Avenue. The 93 Medic 17, 1917.
Fight it stop in the crowd. First, if you do have any units roll, just have them circulate around the area, please.
It's dispersed.
Okay.
Copy.
Careful, ladies. Don't want to see you get hit. A little smart downtown. Stay out of the roadway.
And William 32 for security 176. Seems like the main instigators are walking southbound on 2nd Street towards K. Just FYI.
Copy, we're from IN-20, so ways out.
We'll be there before the other officers.
Control 29, clear
which means we'll try to hang kind of aloof.
Security units down there. Well, I guess to stay at the garage.
Yeah.
It looks like it was a 242 among 2 siblings. We're out with the 14-year-old. Loud and clear.
Whoa, cone in the road.
Hello, cone. You gonna hit that?
That'll do some damage. Oh, this is where the Dave Ramsey conference was today. Coming up on the right, the Golden One Center.
Still haven't been in there.
Yeah, today was my first time, and we got to go in the VIP entrance right here. And I've got to say, the actual Golden One staff was extremely pleasant and very helpful today. I was actually impressed.
Power center.
Except for cleanup.
John.
Except for cleanup.
I miss her little cut through.
I know. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, there used to be a little cut through right here where we get into Old Sac easily. So they took it out.
2004 Ford, Julie Ryan or Kimberly
Used to go right through there.
Yep.
Hey, Cullen. No, we got some brawls in Old Sacramento. Got groups about 30 plus fighting.
Jack 31 will take some units, 15th and L here.
Oh, 15th and L.
16 units to 15th and L Lincoln Street. Beaver's on.
Make a right on red.
Yeah, exactly. Go out, folks. I should have been beeping. Honk the horn. Come on.
Okay, what are you doing?
Let's drive. Gas pedals on the right. So we got fights going down at 15th and L. We got fights in Old Sacramento. And when people start saying, "Oh, that's just normal," no. Fights and violence should not be normal.
Just want to come down here to have a good time.
Yep. People need to put their attitudes in their pockets and just have a good time. 715 L Street. Subject completely exposing himself in a wheelchair.
Why didn't we come down that way?
Yeah. I forget about that all the time. Yeah, let's walk in the middle of the street. Oh, by the way, right there on the right corner, bottom floor, Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. I'm just saying. Why did we just give that? They gotta pay for that. Can we invoice them for that shout out?
27 is 19, medic 19, overdose. Please can't be inside enter in front of 1740.
Okay, they've pretty much dispersed or are dispersing down here.
27 is 19, medic 19. Time out. 151 on the back.
pepper spray, Charlie?
906, 15 to them.
Would you calm people down over here? You're supposed to
Yeah, we heard.
I was sitting there, right? And I told the scout, you watch. The motherfuckers getting, they waiting for someone to come out so they can jump them. And then when they came out the doorway right here, and all of a sudden, I told you, the motherfucker, and then my friend right here, Ramon, and I told him on the fucking phone, I said, you better spray them motherfucker and stop this shit. So he sprayed the shit out of him. This big white dude right here, I'm glad he sprayed him.
Oh,
He was the one that was beating up on the guy. And then the girls got involved.
Oh, the girl?
All flew to the goddamn garage.
Uh-oh.
And it's all bad. It's all bad. That's why the cops here for the garages, all the garages.
Right. They go in the garage
Hey,
and...
we all, hey, Ramon.
All right. See you later. All right, so that was the old Sac security guard, and they had to pepper spray some folks. Well, sorry for some of the language there. Other people come up to the car, we can't control their language, and we don't have a beep, beep.
And you're watching a live video. So,
Yeah,
you know.
It's live, it's happening live. That's what you call... Oh, they're bringing out-of-district officers over to downtown to help with the issues. Because we're just kind of at the start of kick-out. So there's more clubs and bars are going to start kicking out and start pushing them out, and stuff starts happening on the streets. So they're going to need more officers.
7505 Willow Lane, 7505 Willow Lane. Battalion 9 is in 53, Medic 7, and at 251, North 1, Operations Officer.
Dispatch on the 923, here, copy cross. Alpha 61, code 4, Alpha 31 on 36.
Okay, so perfect scenario right there. We're talking about transient issues. So now they got to bring.
Another female was trying to hit her.
They got to bring out-of-district officers from District 6, so which is the east side of Sacramento area.
Oak Park.
Yeah, Oak Park, Tahoe Park. So they have to pull officers from your community to downtown to take care of a transient issue with a transit exposing himself. So now, if something happens significant in your area, you're short officers because a transient is exposing himself, and officers have to come take care of it from out of district.
Okay, 101 at 15. Difficulty breathing, front of the Industry Suite, 100 Capital Mall. Difficulty breathing in front of the Industry Suite, 100 Capital Mall. Battalion 1, Engine 1, Medic 15, Time National 49, Alpha 1, Operations Officer.
So hang out here for a little bit. One thing, we're always thinking safety, and it's, even when we're driving around. So like right now we just pulled off and I've made sure that they're...
I just got a small group complaining, getting security maced a bunch of the combatants and a couple of spectators.
And that was security we were talking with earlier. So, he's quick with that pepper spray, I'll tell you. Anyway, so when we park like this, you gotta remember like law enforcement, they consider everyone that's driving, they just kind of assume that they're drunk this time of night.
Or have been drinking.
Or have been drinking. Yes, have been drinking. I shouldn't say drunk. And we see parked cars get hit frequently. So when we're pulled over to the side, we always make sure there's another vehicle behind us and we're not the rear vehicle. So we don't get nailed from behind by a drunk driver.
On a black Honda Civic, no plate.
You're going to walk to a gas station and get gas.
Copy. Can you just check that or walk away or be on the
Sky, I wouldn't know. We're not cops. We are tactical photojournalists for Public Safety News, an independent news agency in downtown Sacramento. I don't think you would see cops live streaming. I could be wrong.
Henry by Officer Baker 20751. Number 8. It'll be out of 1.
You can go to the About on our Facebook page, or you can go to the About on our website.
Reach out to SMC. For man. Henry, George, Edward, John, 622-5, Victor Lincoln, 106-570.
We really need to get our subscriber base up on our YouTube page so we can go, so we can move this live stream over to our Facebook. So if you would, please go to our YouTube page and subscribe and hit the bell so you get alerts. That's right, Sky. Yep. Our page title and our about and everything. Notice we're independent tactical photojournalists.
Curious if they're just scrolling the video page.
Yeah.
Where it just shows all the videos currently going on and just clicking.
Yeah.
In case they don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
Clicking. Or if they've been invited by
It should say Public Safety News in the title.
Citation 5919 Woodglade Avenue. Time 5, into 25 minutes 25. Fire 53 Delta 2, operation officer. 4615 Eastern Ridge Road, parking Central Lincoln Road, 07
Man, I really wish I would have grabbed my book to send my wife's.
91, 914.
Ooh, here's a quote from David Ramsey today at the conference. If you think you can, if you think you cannot, you are right. Intentions. So, you can do anything you want to do. No one accidentally wins. You're getting out of your mind what you're planning into it. Be careful what you read and what you put in your mind. Replace the trash with the good stuff.
93. The 9 PDA case number. I'll be right to the fire.
That were heard, we've been 10 to SAC PD. No further service, leave 155.
Yeah, 242 is on
Puts Azevedo and where? My family's over on Azevedo.
Delgado?
Copy.
Justin, our page doesn't state that at all. Where do you get that? Yeah, no, we're not storm chasers at all. We're independent news journalists, Action News. I happen to be a storm spotter for the National Weather Service, the Skywarn system, myself. But no, we are an independent news agency. And when it's bad weather, yes, that is news. Thanks, Jessica. Yeah, so Justin, go to psnews.us and look at the about. Or go to our nonprofit page, com1group.org. Oh. Dave Ramsey defines anxiety as experiencing failure before it occurs. Success is a pile of failures. You're either standing on it or buried under it. But a success is a pile of failures that you're standing on, claiming victory. Fail forward, right?
46-105, second on 3.
Yeah, for the night, you guys are here. Go for it. Sorry, I'm standing by with the manager and one of the soldiers. Morning, Roger.
46-49, okay.
Nope, Justin, we have a really good working relationship with our local law enforcement. If you were on at the beginning of our broadcast today, you'll see we were even helping law enforcement with traffic control at an accident. They didn't have enough officers. They had a motorcycle down and asked us to block traffic for them. Chad, you got it. Exactly. That's what news stringers do. That's why news stringers get to the action before anyone else does. Oh, thanks, Justin. We try to serve the community before we pick up the camera. So if someone needs help, we'll jump in and help out before we'll pick up our camera. Justin, fortunately but unfortunately, we're 100% volunteer. We just received our nonprofit about 2 months ago. We've been attempting to get viewer support. If we have just a quarter of our viewers subscribing to our Facebook page for 99 cents, we would be doing pretty good. But we have a hard time getting barely 60 to subscribe, and it's just how millennials are. We're completely out of pocket in the red, and we need to flip that around as quickly as possible so we can expand nationwide.
Stack 11219, 11219, 1097 SDJ.
Yeah, Amy, we have ours tuned in pretty well and with some good antennas, and it does depend upon the brand and your location as well. Ah, Justin, you're in Michigan. What part of Justin? What part of Michigan, Justin? Salome, I don't understand. Don't talk about who, what way. Ah, gotcha. My son lives in Grand Rapids. Yep. I don't get to see him too often, but when I do, it's great. Uniden, Amy. We use Uniden radios.
Capital, Pieces Pizza. Caller right in there's a crowd of people there. 277-242 and that female looks unconscious.
Oh.
Capital 3.
We're en route to a fight occurring with a female possibly unconscious. 21st and Capitol, Pieces Pizza, where we frequent for pizza. Oh. Speak up there, Michael. What was that?
You frequent that.
Oh, I do not. It. Oh. He just doesn't know what good pizza is. So we won't be responding to comments at the moment. We're heading to an incident and trying to listen to the radios and pay attention to traffic. Like cars pulling out in front of us. Riding a scooter, go with the flow of traffic, please. Jeez. Wind up those rubber bands. Let's go. Move it. Gas pedal. It's the one on the right. Are you serious? This one's probably intoxicated.
Showing out at Faces, inhaled about a 92 zero.
Something else going on at Faces.
Drunk female.
Yep. Sounds like people are getting overserved a bit at Faces tonight. Just an observation. Sounds like Jeffrey's on it though. Cross traffic. Be able to access by the alley, shouldn't we? We're gonna use caution train this alley just in case there's people fighting in it. Nope, we're good.
Attention all divisions, activities are making a 2-channel operation, 3 to 1, 6-4 to identify. Repeating information,
Business as usual.
Yeah, I don't see a fight. No, not a thing. Yeah, so we don't see anything going on. There's supposed to be an unconscious female and a fight going on. It just looks like business as usual. A lot of people inside.
23, medic 17, that's in 17, over to...
Another thing. What'd you say you were buying his pizza? Garrett with first response says he's buying his pizza. You all heard that. Yes, Justin, donations help huge. We're kind of actually kind of hand to mouth with fuel right now. So we're kind of on our last tank of fuel, and so if anyone wants to go to that donation page, help us out. A tank of fuel is about $60 right now for us, so that would be fabulous. We appreciate that. So we'll kind of hang out and wait for police department and fire to arrive.
Cannon 5, 2 male blacks, hooded sweatshirts, approximately 20 to 25 years old.
Yeah.
They can code for our limited officers tonight. Yeah. You can, we can't. Thanks. So a security officer is gonna go check it out and help out and try to code for the officers since there's nothing going on. Code 4 means no further assistance needed. Trevor, yeah, you're alive. We're live. Downtown Sacramento. Justin, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Is he working RT contract or just patrol?
Just patrol. So, security officer Garrett, formerly with Paladin, now for security. They're one of the more proactive security companies. Well, now they're with the new security, bought out, First Security bought out Paladin, so their policies changed. Yes, Greg, she did. She made it home safely. Thanks for asking. Yeah, and we were together today at the SMART conference at the Dave Ramsey event at the Golden One Center. Had a great time learning. I was dead tired because worked news overnight and got in about 2:30 in the morning, almost 3, and then got up, had to get going by about 7, Oh, so I guess this is the gal that the officer's arriving right now. So Garrett's gonna help out. There's the young lady who was possibly involved in the altercation. Looks like he's gonna try to help her out, check her out. And the SAC PD officers are now arriving on scene. We are in the high crime areas right now. This was from a major fight that was supposedly happening here. And that's what we do. We go to where the crime is happening. And been several fights tonight that we've been heading to. Since we do breaking action news, we hang out in the high crime areas. That's why we're downtown on Friday and Saturday nights. And to pull us out of downtown, it's got to be a more high priority call, i.e. Shooting, SWAT, major fire. Thanks, Remy. Appreciate that.
Show me on past 31.
Mikey, what's going on over there? CHP's just towing a vehicle. That's usually not news.
I'm just saying hi. He's on a tow.
Oh, he's on. Oh, you're on a tow. Gotcha. Definitely appreciate our tow operators.
1691 check.
I think I heard them request that tow earlier.
Yeah.
Couple guys.
Mikey from A1 Towing. Good stuff.
You're from my neck of the woods, Elk Grove.
Ah.
Please for females and have some kind of pain for her head. Her mid-30s.
I got you, Mikey. Is that from a DUI? Good stuff.
Wrong way driver.
Wrong way driver.
Oh, wrong way driver. Where we got wrong way driver?
The wrong way, go ahead.
Yeah, 10. Give me a 10 to K King. I don't have them stopped yet.
10 to the K.
10th to K, wrong way driver.
10 to K King vehicle still moving.
Closed off section of road.
Stop.
From L Lincoln and 12.
Yeah, there you go. See that? All the news stations follow us, the tow operators follow us. That should give you a clue.
Sorry, 1, engine 1, medical alarm.
So, officers are trying to sort out what happened over here at Pieces Pizza. Looks like several involved in a fight.
That's 10 advising vehicle stop, 10th at K King.
HCHP got that wrong way driver stopped at 10th and K.
L 28, can you update my location at the 7-Eleven on Marconi, please?
Battalion 1, engine 14, mode 20. Overdose in back of Q Smart on the Parkway, back of 775 North 16th Street. Overdose. 775 North 16th
So it's 2:15 in the morning, Sunday morning,
Battalion 1, engine 14, mode 20.
and look how packed out this pizza place is. Inside. 2:15 in the morning. All right, we're gonna take one more drive through downtown.
On assault, taxi unseen, clear to enter code 2, 21st Street, Capitol Avenue. On assault, taxi unseen, clear to enter code 2, Capitol Avenue, 21st Street. The 21 agency medic 6, fire map 169.4, Operation Bravo 3, first unit, code 2.
Male trying to drag a female into a room somewhere.
Say one, I copy.
Vehicle versus pedestrian, usually part of some kind of 242. We're getting further information.
Here where that was.
Took the pedestrian submitted vehicle. He's up and walking, talking to his friends. Not sure.
Going to 98.
110, I copy. Say one, I copy.
Injuries standing behind Barfly. In the parking lot, vehicle versus pedestrian, usually part of some kind of 242.
Right.
1 into 1 responding. Medic 6, this unit is on code 2, balance of assignment. Fall. 1230 N November Street, unit 1301. Fall 1230 N November Street, unit 1301.
L on 21st.
Time 1 into 1 responding. Medic 6, this unit is on code 2, balance of assignment.
We've got a, I don't know, could be a vehicular assault or
just a vehicle versus ped.
or vehicle versus pedestrian behind Barfly. Sounded like it was involved with a 242 an altercation, but that would make it a 245. Oh, slide over and check it out.
We're not getting a response at the door. We did try to open the windows and screen off. We're going to be clearing. There will be first.
Alpha 37 after the 91.
Alright, copy.
Oh, wait a minute, that was that way.
One Alpha 36, you back to Jimmy, showing around 35 as well.
Got my alphabet backwards. You can't get lost downtown unless you get your alphabet and numbers backwards. Wow, I've seen Barfly would take this way.
Where are we on?
21st and Capitol.
Alpha 11 off steering and Albion route.
Barfly
Can you change
here.
the 95 to 242 to 1309 21st?
It's Barfly right there. It's behind Barfly.
Where'd that part?
And there's an officer right there. There's a crowd back there. We got some comments coming in there.
How often are we live?
Ooh, how often are we live? When we feel like it. We try to do it often, but it depends what's going on and our staffing. If you watch Scott from Loud Labs, he's solo all the time. and live, but I'll be honest, if I don't have a partner with me, I really don't like being live because I have to pay attention to too much. So I like to have at least one partner if we're going to be live. If we're a team member, we won't be live. We were live daytime day before yesterday. If you missed that, we'll go live dayside on occasion when we're out dayside.
PSN 1717, and I got him stopped right at 17. Copy, a slow to yield, you got him stopped right at 17. It's Henry at 17.
17. Alright. We'll go check out the 17th and H thing as we meander.
Vehicle stop.
Yeah, it's a slow failure to yield. Could be DUI.
Central 310, it's going to be a 28 03396 Unit 1. Pedestrian advising 28 03396 Union 1. Yankee Vice status. P10, I'm code 4.
This is pending from the KMPM on J Street. Somebody called 911 from the business line, asked what her emergency was. She said she wanted to talk to an officer. Clerk is now landline, said there's no emergency. Something about the female being dropped off there. We're trying to get further information. The 952 pending KMPM on J Street. Search the copy.
One Sam Ferry copy. It's down like 415 610 for right now.
It's 17th and H, right? Oh, maybe it's going down H. Oh, I see red lights.
Pickup, last 48744. RO is the last of
3, that 952 is going to be a 484. I'm going to 415 over
address
to the
5800 Hamilton Street in the city of Sacramento.
I copy.
Apartment
So CHP officers got the vehicle stopped.
95842, that's it. Yes, and I copy. I have a 27 for you.
Doesn't look like anything serious. From Ohio, Samantha. Welcome from Ohio. Yeah, we're in Sacramento. That's probably why nothing looks familiar. Glad to have you with us, though. Thanks for joining us on the streets of California's capital, Sacramento, California. As Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, California. Yeah, that was really bad for that shut up. Thanks, Jenna. Hey, you're on the right side of the road. Sheesh. Ride your bikes and scooters on the right side of the road. And get out in the middle of the street.
Legally, he's going the wrong way.
Right.
Stores? There's a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, there's a 7-Eleven right off of 14th and J.
Yeah.
Right. Well, things are finally starting to die down here in downtown Sacramento. But this is also a time where we get some bad accidents as well, so we're kind of ears up for that. we're going to be wrapping up now, and I want to thank you all for joining us. Drop our links in here again real quick. If you would consider helping to underwrite and support our feed and our fuel, we would appreciate it. Fuel in this beastie costs about 60 bucks a tank, and as I mentioned earlier, we're kind of hand to mouth with that right now until we get some good solid support going. And we are a non-profit, and then our YouTube page, we are kind of campaigning to get that built up right now. We've always kind of been focused on our Facebook page, but especially for this, we want to be shifting it over to the YouTube page for the live stream. And but before we can do that, we need 1,000 viewers. We're about 680 something last time I checked earlier today. So if you would go subscribe to our YouTube page, we would greatly appreciate, and share that with your peeps. That would be great. You can even tweet that link out to your tweeple in your Twitterdom. Yeah, like that. Tweet to your tweeple in your Twitterdom. Yeah.
One officer says update. Minor 901, no injuries from the 901. Minor injuries on
the we plan on expanding nationwide. So as soon as we get some of that funding, and we're able to get some good viewer-based funding and some grants for some capital, we will be able to get really solid here in Sacramento and then start expanding nationwide. So we have to get the model completely developed here in Sacramento. We've got all the stuff kind of in place. We just need a brick and mortar, and again that funding so we can expand and get our footprint, and then we can start expanding nationwide. And we're set up to duplicate our program out nationwide quite easily, so we're really looking forward to that, and so we can be coming to your area in the future. But that all depends on you, our viewers, support, and the grants that we can acquire and other funding. Giving Tuesday is going to be coming up soon, so if you're a business owner and looking for some write-offs, again, consider underwriting us. We're also looking for sponsors, and our new website that our IT is developing has, oh, hold on, we've got a beeper.
27 in front of 2020 Jealousy, facing southeast. So far, no one making themselves known inside the car.
Ooh, did someone say M&M's? No, they gotta be peanut M&M's, Greg. Peanut M&M's. So we got a beeper on, which means officers, sounds like officers are foot pursuit?
No,
What was it? Did we hear what it was?
I think they're out of the vehicle.
27, I have 24 working. So far, no one's making themselves known inside the vehicle.
Well, they're out with a vehicle. Don't know where they're at right now.
20 Gillespie Avenue.
Gillespie Avenue?
It's off of Biz 80 and Marconi.
Okay, so Business 80 in Marconi area. Sounds like we're kind of felony stopped in? Maybe, kind of.
They came across it.
Or a suspicious vehicle?
27, can't have just be advised, I'm responding from call center.
Alright, it's kind of outplay for us at this hour because we're winding down, so we won't be going to that.
Copy that.
We have some sort we don't even have police.
Did the victims confirm that they drove the vehicle or
50 people! Alright. Samantha, good stuff. Nice, small, tight community. Alright, again, we're going to be wrapping up. Thank you all for joining us tonight, this morning. We appreciate you. And we've peaked out like around 100 and something tonight, and 70 right now. Leave you with a quote. It's one of my favorite quotes. We're all in our boats in this ocean of life. The same wind blows on us all. The winds of disaster, the social winds, the economic winds. It's not the blowing of the wind that determines your course in life. It's the set of your sail. Where is your sail set? And we appreciate everybody. Our sails are set, and we are determined and to follow through with our mission with public safety news, keeping you informed so you can be aware and safe, and expanding that. Have a great rest of the morning. Get some sleep, y'all. That's what we're going to go do, and we will catch you later.